Okay, put it on. I'm gonna leave it on this so we can watch it.
Meaningful,
All right.
purposeful work. And then he was a local radio guy.
I'm gonna make sure we got sound though.
Local radio in Charlotte. Sure.
And then I'm gonna go back to that. Okay. Subs. I'm not that far down my own list. Alright. How about sound check? Alright. Now? Hey Kelly. Guess what I got today? Ta-da! Wow, almost sounded good, didn't it? Guess what I got today? Wow, that's so goddamn weird. Okay, don't tell nobody I did that. Okay, we're going to listen to the Dirty Mo's broadcast, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s show. While I'm doing this, I'm going to push these for a little bit and show y'all what quarter rolls will do at the edge. I have quarters behind them. So, this is the way it would be set up. Some of them are more ridiculous. I mean, it's just like one layer of quarters and whatever. And when we bust this $100 quarters up, we're going to see how much of that bowl it fills up. So I'm going to push these for just a little while.
With Mike Dates, which, I don't think that's...
You might pop on and check out the chat, but I'll try to check it. I'll tell you what, I'll set it over here really more working. Well, I'll look at it more, All right, so. Huh?
Turn that down just a little bit. It's probably going to hear Hey, Kelly. Hey, Emily. How y'all doing tonight?
If you can't hear us, we got the fan running, man. Our little house gets hot. And I mean, this with 2 window units and central air running. And they're all running well. It's just, the house gets hot. Watch these quarters sit and roll. I'm not going to do a whole lot. But I'll tell you what, I will. I'll show you what it takes to get these off, okay? Okay. Yeah, but it would have, a machine would have skill stop, and then this will slide up here. We're going to dump some in here right now. It ain't going to take me hard to set the build up, and then we'll get to building the tower. But show you how hard to win a roll of quarters off this is. Throwing handfuls at it. Throwing them on the floor. That don't help. Okay. Hold on. I don't have enough containers. Hey. Because we're going to build a tower, see how many 400 gets us after we see how many far this bolt fills up. And I've got another bolt quarters that's allowed here that we were allotted to build with. So we're going to, no more being short on quarters. Well, I'll do it. I was going to throw a handful behind the quarters, but let's see how much. Let's see if there's a come out. They're awful heavy. Hey, what? One of them might come off. This one will. Thing is, they have a lot more quarters in it. Keep in mind, this is throwing handfuls in it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth the backfill out before I start putting some quarters. But all that stuff sitting there, there's 400 quarters. By the time I go through this bowl here in about 10 seconds, that's going to be about 800 quarters. So I'd have made $100 in quarters, about that much, and people wouldn't even be able to put this many in. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, at the most they might win 10, 20 bucks. See what I mean? You give them a bowl quarters, 800 quarters. gonna let them push at $100 worth of quarters. See what I mean? Let's do a clean out. We'll go do a clean out one more time. Alright, now, that's how many quarters we got back, because, you know, there was only one layer now, but we're starting to get that. Yeah, they're going to come. Okay, so there's one. So out of 1,000 quarters that Scott put through this, let's hypothetically say I made a couple bad drops, but not real, you know, not wrong. Okay, so say the people, say I did a $75 buy-in, so they get in the play for $100, and they get really probably tell them 600 quarters. But anyway, you give them that many quarters to play with, but you know they have to play them. You know, you can't just take quarters and run. But if I left it with the slot in it, even it would make even more than that. You see how hard this is? You know, like when you see them out. Okay, now. Okay, I gotta get my throwing bow right. So, get this out of here for right now. We'll do this the fun way. That's how I get the quarters top to 5. So I don't have to sit there and place them one at a time and line them up. Kind of hold them in the middle so it pushes everything up. Those tricks. But, you know, you can't beat the sound. See? See, I'd get even more quarters than that with people doing skill stopping and, you know, putting them in the slot one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 of them went down. Okay. Hold on just a second, I'll get this bottom. I want to get the bottom just sitting flat so y'all can see it. Really, it wouldn't hurt if I just went shallow in the middle and built there and let the quarters over there. I don't know what I'm going to build yet. We're going to see how high 400 quarters gets it. Let's do a tower like 8 quarters around. Earthquake. Coin shake. I'm sure somebody on there already. That's cheating. No. And just like Cincinnati microwave, I make the radar detector. And I make the radar detector gun. Same thing. But I don't. Okay, so we'll make a big 8-quarter tower. What I mean by a big 8 quarters around, but I'm gonna space them out to where you know they take up more room. So it'll be a big 8-quarter. Okay, so.
So it was time.
Oh shit.
Kelly said that something near her, something big, something on fire. She said the outside of her house, like out in her neighborhood and everything, is just nothing but smoke.
Where's she at? There's wildfire smoke up in Chicago or something I saw just a while ago.
Hey, welcome in, Scott. Hey there, Greg.
Hey everybody.
Hey, Drywall.
Hold on. We're gonna find out how much space. Where am I going with this? Well, if I don't. Okay, that is right. Okay, so where's my boat? Here's where it goes. Got another 400 quarters today.
In executing it or articulating it to people around me to be successfully executed. I didn't know how to
Shove it harder.
I did not know.
What are you catching on?
Here's how we're going to get.
Oh, it's a quarter. Go figure.
I just knew all I knew is just
We tested.
and I killed myself that
Ooh, 2 quarters.
I mean, like, to be honest with you, we take on the money.
Man, that's smooth.
We
Put a little sticky note up there. Take quarters out.
Yeah, Scott, we had a good day. I got a lot of stuff done around the house today. Chief smoked a lot of pot from the Hiawatha tribe.
Hey, Chief. Right, so I got, that's more than full enough. So now, there's the boat. Okay, here's to catch them. No, these are going here. Alright. Now, let me get my work boots out of the way. 666-777-777. What's happening, everybody? We will see. Y'all know I fill this up, and that's what I build with. I filled this up and dumped it in another container. Now we find out how many quarters. Okay. How many quarters? How many $100 a quarter? How full this fill up this bowl? Then we can guess better about what we're doing, about what we got. I think it's going to be about half full.
But it felt like it ran its course. Things that were small felt big. Things that were inconsequential felt like significant consequences. Like things that
I can get on there one night and where people are tuning in that's never watched before, act like I'm breaking into the machine and stuff. Fuck this guy. He just robs people. This thing's a scam. Drill the hole, drill the locks out. I bet that gets some views.
what's more,
It's all cool till Barney Fife shows up and one bullet in his pocket. Bad.
and the Dale Jr. download had really evolved into this real good Dale Jr. unpacking race that still is to this day. So
See if anybody laughed at that shit.
I just felt like I wasn't enough strength there.
No more 67. I don't understand the 67 thing. That's not even the real time anyway. It's supposed to be 5,000 something. Time got restarted. Somebody won something. Somebody won, say, a fight 2026 years ago. Whipped everybody's ass, declared year one. And that's how you end up with. So time don't exist. Time is a man-made construct for us to be able to figure out our days and shit. Time is something that's, you know, you think the animals know a thing about a clock? They know what they're supposed to be doing at what time, but it ain't time to them. It's just it. Dig? Anyway. Oh.
Let me stop. Let me go.
See, that was 1/4. There you go. Okay. Okay, so There's 400 quarters. So the tires I've been building, when I fill this up and then fill it up twice, I would say that's probably close to 800 quarters. You know? Okay, hold on. Let me go recycle.
I look and I can listen to the Delta or watch it and give real good constructive feedback to everybody.
Got an odd request today. I had to go put down an animal that had been hit by a car by a raccoon.
You know why? Because I'm able to.
It's kind of a bummer thing, but I promise I didn't let it suffer. Wasn't cruel or wasn't nothing. It was paralyzed. It was trying to crawl in the weeds to die, and when they took care of it. I mean, really, if I had like a body cam on, I got to see my last 24 hours. It's pretty wild. There you go. I've got a piece of Plexan from the slot, like from right under here. It's about right here. And it slopes to back here. Yeah, you can kind of see my finger. I can't turn this camera with live on. It won't let me do it. But it bridges the gap to where this plexiglass curves out. I think I like the other one, my other machine where I got to put another piece of plexiglass in it. I heat it with a heat gun, try to bend it and make it longer to where the whole plexiglass come out to this edge. And can you stop talking? No. Can you quit typing? This ain't your house. Go to the ocean and talk to the shark shit like that and see what happens. Have fun. Thanks for watching.
Oh, okay, well, good night.
Amy Copperfield just made him disappear.
Hey, Mr. Mike.
I mean, you know, I love everybody.
Welcome in.
That bullshit right there is just asking for it. So it's like, I'm not going to let him fuck my day up.
It's too hot for that shit.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm hot and I'm wore out and I'm flustered. Just because Amy is. Because it ain't my fault. So I tell her I could make her extremely famous. Hey, you put me at a bar or a big place, sitting on the edge of the stage, talking shit, telling stories about my wife and stuff, and her come out with a spotlight on her and call me a motherfucker about 13 times in 6 seconds. Everybody would love her. I make a good bad guy when I want to.
Hey there, Shadow. Welcome in.
I mean, that's what actors do. It's acting. And the award goes to the best liar. Oscars, all that shit.
Hey, Leon, I don't see any needles or spoons in there, so what are we rigging?
Yeah. It's my machine. It's in my house. If you're doing that with your Dick Tracy Dakota ring or your Little Ann Orphan Annie ring, I'd get my money back, dude.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Yeah. And then be pissed off if you got caught up in the commercialism of it. All right, next, while I'm rigging this son bitch, we're gonna. I guess I'm gonna go with a big 8-quarter tower. They'd stick around long enough just to see what was going on. They would get made fun of. But believe you me, if somebody can be made fun of, then they deserve it.
I'm really trying not to make fun of people. I'm trying to be nice and have a change of heart, and it's not even really that I'm making fun of. It's just kind of like, if you find what I say back to you funny, you found the right place.
Yeah.
If it makes your ass itch, get the fuck out. I mean, it's like...
Yeah. If you don't dig it, don't hang out, because you won't have fun. Especially if you can't control your fingers. I can't imagine what you're like. Your lips probably permanently swollen from talking back to your mama. All right.
That's why I talk to people the way I do, because my mom busted me in the mouth enough times. She took all she could take. Now she released me on the world.
That's right.
Hey, Ricky, welcome in.
Now I got to deal with it. So nobody on there need to be running their mouth. They don't live with her. And she ain't that bad anyway. You're all right for a white girl.
think that I need to have my voice in it.
Actually, what's funny is after people get to know me really, really well, they find out I'm actually really quiet.
And she is part black.
This is just another sign. Maybe it's time, right? Maybe it's just
We
time.
all are.
That's kind of
I'm not. I'm white boy rural. I'm a Heinz 57 from Western
the
Europe.
thought process behind
I
I'm
have,
Heinz 57, but I
I
have
have zero Indian me. I don't even have 1/10 of 1/100% like Elizabeth Warren. I have zero Indian in me after being told my great grandmother's a Cherokee Indian princess. My wife found out she was. Now tell me what's wild about this. She was.
Come check us out. Till next time.
Oh, good God! The island of Italy.
Sicily.
Sicilian, and Sicilians had it so bad they had to pass themselves off as Indians. Now, last time I took a history class, being lied to in school, they told us the Indians was being killed off. So I mean, if you had it so bad you had to act like an Indian, I don't know how to compute that. I think we've been lied to, kids.
I know we have.
I know we have. I thought we have since I was in elementary school.
This show has always been my baby because I started
My
it.
fifth grade
When they
teacher.
started telling me things that my grandmother had shown me since I was a baby and I knew were real, that they were old wives' tales, that's when I started questioning, what? Wait a minute. I have proof that worked. You know, I know that's real. Oh no, that's no wives' tale. We don't believe that stuff anymore.
That and all the courthouses in the United States, whether it's a state, county, or whatever courthouse, no matter what state it's in, that son of a bitch burnt. Between 1850 and 1910, your courthouse has burnt. Saying,
Kelly is, she said it's coming down from Canada on her, the smoke is.
yeah, it's been wildfires up there. What state she in? Utah.
I think, yeah. Yeah, Ricky, I've got some Cherokee and Blackfoot and Choctaw, supposedly, when I did the Ancestry and Me or whatever. And then I've got some African American in me. It's Eastern African. And then I've got
Eastern African. Does that make a difference?
They were able to pinpoint the region my DNA traced to,
Oh, okay.
and it was Eastern Africa.
I thought you were trying to talk some shit like Pennsylvania Dutch.
And then I'm Scott-Irish, and then I've got Dutch, and I've got a little bit of Eastern European, but I'm truly a Heinz 57. I'm everything.
Hold on. We're putting this on TV. Okay, there.
Kelly's in Michigan.
Michigan. They're close enough. Oh, God damn it. I turned it.
Welcome in from Arizona and Arkansas.
All right.
Mute that. I don't want to hear myself
Well,
talk.
then you muted. I'm going to turn this fan up this there. No, it's up, man. How high is it? Oh.
You're not able to tell
I don't-
anymore.
Yeah.
The bedroom one said 76 a while ago.
That's what it said yesterday. That's
This
where I saw
says-
it.
This says on, for the remote for the air conditioner in there, it says 74. It's taking the temperature of this room.
I think we need to take the air conditioner in the kitchen and put it in
Switch
the
'em.
bedroom
Yep, I agree with
and
you.
put the bedroom in the kitchen because that one in the kitchen blows
Blows
straight
straight
up.
up. Yeah, I completely agree.
And I know we
with you.
set the fan in there, you know, and stuff.
Oh, Emily's also in she's in Lower Michigan. Okay.
That's cool, like Battle Creek area. Was it Kalamazoo? I know it's all south.
But yeah, one day, if you want to switch them around, I'll be happy to help you. And you know, it's funny, I meant to say something to you before you take the one in the bedroom. Or before I had Hank put it in there, you want to switch them?
HOS. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, let's do it while Amy's watching. Where's everybody from that's watching right now? Man, there's 573 people watching. Wow.
See, I was about to ask another random question before you ask where
Okay,
everybody's from.
what's your random question?
So everybody knows that we like to do the coin pushing and stuff like that. But I play the shit out of some video games. Who in here plays video games, and if you do, what platform do you play on, and what's your favorite game? My first console was a Sega Genesis. We didn't have the money to get a Nintendo when I was little, but I was one of the first kids to get a Sega when it came out.
My first one was Pong, and not even the digital Pong for a TV. It was a mechanical arm that went back and forth the TV screen and hit little knobs on the front of it.
Now, see, Dad had the original clicker Atari, and he had the joystick Atari. The joystick adapter or whatever that plugged into it.
Oh yeah.
And he sold it years ago when we lived on Wyndham Hills. A guy that he worked with, son wanted it, a grown son, adult son, and knew the value of it. Gave Dad a real good price on it.
Okay, this tower's gonna be extremely heavy, so I will probably be up late tonight doing this.
Welcome in from Wisconsin.
But I'm going to.
Ramil, welcome in. Nintendo 5, PS5, Nintendo PS5 phone. My favorite is PS5 Call of Duty. Awesome, Emily. I used to play Call of Duty on my Xbox. I have an Xbox 360 that has several thousand hours of Skyrim on it. Like, I basically built a whole nother life in there. So I have that Xbox 360 with a hard drive. I now have a Nintendo Switch, and I do borrow a friend of mine's PlayStation 5 occasionally to play Assassin's Creed on it.
I just watch and find shit.
He is a big help. Sometimes you get tunnel vision playing these games, especially RPGs.
Yeah,
And,
I'm like, how long have you been working on trying to find out how to get out of here or something? She's like, wow.
I don't want to fucking talk about it.
And I'm like, look up there. Look at that. Damn it. I ain't right all the time, but I'm right a lot of the time.
I'm also a huge Tomb Raider fan. I have every single Tomb Raider game that's ever come out, I have played and beat. I also used to, at Malibu Jacks, I used to hold the high score record at Malibu Jacks as a big one. Where you actually like shoot the gun or whatever at it. Emily, right now, the reason I was asking is right now, I for Christmas, somebody got me, I think Butch got me one and my mom got me the other one. I've got Breath of the Wild and the other new Zelda game, and I've played Zelda a couple of times before, but I'm going to tell you what, this stuff, some of it can be pretty aggravating trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I do good to get to work and do all the shit I'm supposed to do without trying to remember how to jump up and over at the same time and shit.
Leon said my first console was an Atari. My favorite game was Pac-Man.
First game I ever run to and won was Sonic the Hedgehog, and then I beat Mario 3, then Mario 1, and finally I hated Mario 2, and I finally made myself sit down, I don't know, probably an ounce of Coke and 2.5 gallons of whiskey, locked into a room for about 3 or 4 days. Wake everybody in the house up 3 in the morning. Come here, you want to watch me beat this turtle? I'm serious, I'm about to beat it, no shit. I'm like, God damn, go to sleep, man. No, I'm up. If I'm up, the world should be up. Nobody want to go up to the house, start calling people. Ring. Cleo's psychic hotline's over. Hey, you want to come watch this turtle get whipped? They's on at 3 in the morning. Free phone.
Yeah, Emily, I am finding that Zelda is definitely not a game that they hold your hand in any way, shape, or form. It's kind of like they teach you in the first 15 minutes, these are the keys you push to jump, shoot, whatever, and then after that it's like, good luck. You may not, it doesn't even say, like, I wandered into a land right off the bat that I didn't have any business being in. I died several times, over and over again, couldn't figure it out. It was too fucking cold. Hey, teddy bear. Hi there, Pillar.
Then come inside. What are you playing in the yard for anyway?
Tuck It All said, have you been counting the coins?
I did. I just busted up $100 worth of quarters and it filled this halfway up. So we're going to see. I tell you what this is going to be. Well, this is 8 quarters around, but it's going to be about, like 10 rolls of quarters in a circle 40 high. So it's tire's going to be about this tall, like a roll of quarters.
Well, I've
It
been
might be
there
a
for
little taller since I'm doing 8 instead of 10. Because, like 40 times 10 would be 400, which would be $100.
Hi there, RS. Hope you're doing all right today. Yeah, Teddy, he's building the tower, and then here after a while, you'll get to watch him push it down.
Yep, I push it down at 8 o'clock. I took the 10 rolls of quarters in here to start with, and the people that first in there got to see me push them. And I put over 1,000 quarters through there, and only one, even doing it like that, you won't run into that in public where you can throw handfuls in here. But I think 1,000 quarters got put in the machine, and 4 rolls come out. So
That's
250. I won $210. If it had been sitting out in public or whatever, I wouldn't have these unless I could sit and babysit the thing all day. So I know somebody's going to kick it, somebody's going to smack it, somebody's going to knock it over or break it. I just want to be there to help it take up for itself.
So, Mikhail, when he first started building towers, when we first got our coin pusher.
Well, I started building them a year on the kitchen table
If
before
you
we
just
got.
wait, I'm trying to answer his question. He used a spray paint can, and it worked fairly well. The only thing is that when you go to pull it out, you think, oh, that's easy, that's no big deal. These coins, when you go to pull that sprinkler can or whatever you used out, you start messing those coins up, and it's going to come down before we can even get the camera turned on. So
Well,
it's actually for Butch. It's just easier for him to do it the way you're watching.
And
it's a good idea, though.
If you got something sitting in there, you got to reach around it.
Yeah.
So I just got to, you just get to where you can release quarters. I still ain't a master at it, but I can drop them pretty good. And if you really want to save some time, you mess with quarters enough, you can pick 4 quarters out at a time every leg. And you can do it like that.
Welcome, Rudolph.
There, buddy. The lift ain't real steep right now. It's not easy. It's not easy for it to get started on, but it ain't like it was. Set up for a laundromat or something. The people come on there and say, "That's a scam." No shit. I bet. Do you go to Vegas and bitch about it? They are. They make money. It's like I was showing about the, sitting the rolls of quarters in there. All right, let's do one more level of 4.
Yep, Emily, and we're at almost 1,000 viewers. If you're just joining us and you're hanging out with us, watching us build the coin tower, he'll be back in about an hour and a half to push it down. But you're welcome to hang out while we build it. Give us a like, subscribe. We appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody, welcome.
Chrissy said I used to be so addicted to these games I had to just stay away.
That's how I ended up with a machine. My wife, I wanted to go play, and she's like, "Why don't we find one that's reasonable and buy it?" And then she said, "I'll back the game." So every night we run the Jeep races. I make a joke about it being like NASCAR restrictor plate racing because all the Jeeps are 1/4 horsepower. But we have mine and hers Jeep. She's got a green Wrangler, and I got a gray XJ, silver XJ, which looks like our real Jeep. It ain't nothing big, big and wild. It's 32.5s on it, like 4 inches of lift. But it'll do whatever we want. I'd rather ride around in it. It's rougher than a cob. Let me do that. Okay, I guess we're just going to have to bring it in.
Christy said, I need one. You have a smart wife.
Anyway, I have a coin pusher for sale too. If you're
You notice I ignored the smart wife part.
Well, you said it. I have a machine that dimensions are like this, except on the top it has the box that locks, and it don't have a lock on it. You'd have to put a lock on it. I hadn't bothered with that, and you'd have to get a piece of plexiglass cut to go in the front of the box up top, which had cost about $10. And anyway, so that's how tile a quarter. That's 400 quarters. Now,
She said, first thing I noticed, sister.
okay, here.
Welcome in, how many rescue?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how many I need to push with, how many I need to go in there. Okay. I know I'm rigging it, man. I gotta rig it. I'm the most honest coin pushing channel on the planet. You know, as far as somebody that ain't going to public places about this, and people still ask me all that shit. I don't get it. We should have a pretty good sized tower here. I tell you what, before it gets much taller. See, the tower on top ain't going to fall into this. Unless I build a great big tower, and then just like part of it's going to fall off. We'll see. Let me get that. Yeah. Oh yeah, dumbass. If you want to know how to get it to stay stopped, I put a little drywall screw, wedge it in the crack where the little button pushes in. I ain't tried that out in public, just walk in, instead of holding them on the fingers, put a little screw in there. They might flip out. 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold on. The paint's making a flip cut. Different. Okay, let's see what this looks like. This won't take long. This was 400 quarters. I'm going to build this up to about level with this, and then go the rest of them to this, which will put this probably about here. Oops, I'll get that back. Even though there's a gap apart, when they start getting pushed, all that whole thing will get compacted up. If I did, it could make it round again, or well, again, it could make it round. It ain't been round yet.
When are you going to stack a star fort? Shane said. Welcome in, Ellie Payne. Hi there, Lucian.
I really, I need more quarters than I got to even think about it. And I really, in my head, I can't figure out how I want to do it. I'm going to take a quarter with that. Yeah. Okay. Work this needs to bulge out with it. Okay. I'll probably set myself up for a big, long push here in a bit, because that's, narrow ways to being pushed. So it's not going to catch a whole lot of stuff. Well,
Hi there, Ryan.
except when I'm throwing handfuls at it. The idea of our channel is to have fun at this, enjoy it. People to enjoy the ASMR thing. Enjoy Amy shooting trolls down. I think that's great. Hilarious. Of course, I'm biased.
Trash.
Oh, yeah. That was a reminder to take the trash out. That's what I'll do it after I do the live stream, honey.
You better. Nice to meet you as well, Ryan. Hope you had a good day today.
Howdy. How you doing? Yeah, I went and bid a tree job date. I think he had all his teeth pulled yesterday. And Dwayne left me a message this morning. He had a doctor's appointment. So I called the lady who was starting on deck, and I told her, I said, we will be there tomorrow. But there wasn't no sense in me going by myself. It just didn't waste gas, money for her and everything. Anyway, so I get a couple phone calls, and it ended up they was about the same tree job. So go over, bid it, come $250 to get it off the roof. The old man said, I'll go and write you a check. I said, I'll go get a ladder. And there's like a metal cover, like one of the clamshell covers, kind of over the window right under it and stuff, and then the communication lines coming in the houses there. Just gotta be careful with it. I got a pole saw, and I can work around it and then cut it off to where it don't hit nothing. So called Wayne. Him and his old lady are out. He said, he said, meet me at Little Caesars. We're getting a pizza, and I'm like, we won't be long, man. About an hour. It's $250. We're hauling off the wood and stuff too. But it's going to take, by the end of it, by the time I get my stuff together and work, it's going to take a couple hours. Raw gas. So I get him. We're going to a job to get a ladder. We're about a block from the job, and I get a phone call. I'm like, yeah. We don't need you coming back. No, he said, are you coming back? Ain't you coming right back? I'm like, yeah. He said, okay. I said, I just got to get this ladder. I'll be back in a little bit. Calls back in 2 minutes and says, we don't need you. We found somebody to do it for $150. And I'm like, what? That guy's grandson was standing there, and he decided he could do it. I guarantee you. So, anyway, I ain't heard about no shit getting tore up, but hope I don't get hurt.
Hi there, Betty. Welcome in.
This is the stuff you run into when you work for yourself.
If you're just joining us, he's building a tower for later on.
Yeah, I'm building a tower for our 8 o'clock live stream. Well, a couple of them, really.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you dig our stuff, please subscribe and hit that like button. I like because it makes me feel like I might be doing something right. If you get 1% likes to views, that's about average. Like if there's 1,000 views, there'll be like 10 likes. I didn't even know nothing about getting views or monetized or nothing way back when. Me and my little girl, we go eat at Ken's, this grocery store that's not open anymore, but yeah, it was a newer store than turn of the century, but it was still that old grocery store. It wasn't no Walmart, it wasn't that big. And they had a deli and they had a kitchen, so we'd go eat breakfast every morning. And when she wasn't in day school and stuff, I'd take her to work with me, her and the dog both. And we'd go get bacon biscuits or whatever. I'd have biscuit and gravy. And she liked bacon and Mountain Dew.
Heather Socks and Dana.
Amazing how many people become dietitians for kids whenever, you're on
Heather, Raylan, and Miguel.
live and they're eating bacon and drinking Mountain Dew for breakfast. That wasn't all she got during the day. She ate good. Good food. Alright. Okay, so basically.
Hi there, Rosa and Ghost. Welcome in, everybody.
Alright. Say if this was in public, I would set that up back there. I'm thinking they're going to push that off into here, and this is just going to go. And they're just guessing how many quarters there are. We know it's $100 quarters right there. That's exactly $100 a quarter. Da-da-da.
Raylan said structural integrity to coin a phrase. Welcome in, Florida.
Yeah.
Hi there, Gloria. Welcome in.
So, but anyway, like how long these towers sit on the side, you can make a fortune. But I'd have to sit there with it all day. I couldn't leave it. I couldn't build a tower like this and then just go, leave it somewhere and come back so you see the glass broke out of it. Of course, this got like a 1/2 inch piece of Lexan, 5/8 inch Lexan. But, if they want in, they're going to get in. It's made of wood. So I'd rather just do this for y'all and enjoy it myself. When the Jeeps are racing, it's $20 a race. Me against the wife. She's got the green Wrangler. I got the silver XJ.
Hi there, Laura. Thank you. Welcome in.
Now how I did the 4/4 stacks right there. If you ever want a tire to come down quicker and you're building one, anybody ever does get a machine doing this. If you want the tire to come down quicker, do 2 levels of 4/4 on the bottom, because when one of them come out, that's 4/4 dropping out of it. Not just 1/4 to, lean it off level a 1/2 degree or something. You know what I mean? That building 1/4, 1/4 layers like this is about as strong as they can get. And I start out in the bottom with it wider. But up here where I've got the shape in it, all the quarters going to be tight. So, see, that's how big an 8/4 tire is with them all touching, This probably needs to come in just a hair. Okay. And it is tilting in from the bottom like a cone because I started with the I started putting them about this far apart, making a pretty gap, just to make a bigger base. Okay. Let me get these straightened out my hand. Nobody can watch this and say that I make it, I lie about anything.
Raylan said it takes you 1/4 of the time it would take me.
1/4 of the time. I get it. Da-dum-dum.
It's hump day!
Trash day.
Ghost said, when your coin tower is done, can you slap it down? No, but he'll push it down.
No,
You
but
can go
we're
back
going
and
to
watch.
push it. That's the game. The Jeeps. We raced the Hot Wheels Jeeps. Oh, these are getting taken down. So I said, if this takes 3 hours, there'll be a bunch of views on it tonight because it's like the longer it goes, the more conversation there is and the more people it pulls in. And I think we can do. I think the most I've ever seen on here is like 6,000 people watching at the same time. That's neat as hell.
You know what having this channel has done for me? When I watch somebody's little reel on Facebook or their TikTok or their YouTube reel or whatever, I know what goes into it now. So if I enjoy the content, I give it a like.
Yeah, everything I watch, I hit like.
I go and check out their other videos. If it's.
Well, I mean, if I watch it all the way through, why shouldn't I push like?
Right.
It's kind of like eating all the food on your plate at a restaurant and then cussing out the waitress telling her the shit sucks. You know?
Steve, we will, he'll, at 8 p.m. Eastern time, he'll do the push. So, yeah.
The push will start at 8. This is going to be a pretty heavy tower. So, it's probably going to take a minute. Oh, this did not. Okay, I get it. That one didn't fall.
Go said he likes they like your talent.
Oh, well, thanks. It's the Lost Ark of the Covenant. Check it out. I don't have any Indiana Jones Funkos. Okay, I got Marvel characters. A lot of Marvel characters and Funkos. But got Dale Earnhardt. Got Galactus and the Fantastic Four, Thanos. Somebody, y'all want to see a setup of who's your favorite characters and stuff. And like last night I had Thorette. Jane Foster, but who did I have? I had her, Thor, Jane Foster, Thor, and the Silver Surfer with
Steve, it's our game.
Pride SpongeBob. Yeah, man, it's in our living room, right across, catty cornered across the room from our other machine. That's down the road from our other machine that I have for sale. But no shit, I do have one for sale. It's got a brand new motor. It's got brand new plexiglass in the back. I repainted the inside. I reset everything, tightened everything up, greased the tracks for the pushing tray, and then blacked out the lower playing field and the side rails. Left the pusher stainless. But it has a black light. It has an 18-inch fluorescent fixture in it. It doesn't have LEDs.
Look in, Raphael.
But a black light and a fluorescent light comes with it, and the fluorescent light has a little switch on one end where you can flip it from the old looking light to the new light. I call it the orange light. I guess that would be incandescent. Heaven forbid you call shit by the color it is. No, it made me think of Indiana Jones when I said that was the Ark of the Covenant in the back. Proportion's about right for length to width. Having no lady here to tell me y'all's questions and stuff, it couldn't get any better. I've got new microphones. I tell you what, I'm plugging that thing in my phone tonight.
Okay.
That microphone.
What part of of Kentucky are you all in? I know we sounded the same. I was born and raised in Logan, West Virginia.
We're just outside of Lexington in Bourbon County.
Moved to Columbus, Ohio years ago, but my family is still down there.
We played Logan County in the state finals in 1984. We lost to Logan County.
This is Logan, West Virginia.
Oh, Logan, West Virginia. We're right outside of Lexington, man.
Crazy.
About 10 miles, well, ma'am. man. But we're about 10 miles from I-75. You know what you run into with this is like these lifts, yeah, that's metal, but this one's, you know, pretty good shape when I got it, so it's pretty steady. Like some of them been bent a lot, and but they'll push down because of the weight of this.
Ghost said they like the plasma ball.
Yeah, that's what I had to go over next to it. This hammer, I couldn't get nothing. I couldn't figure out a way handily to ground him to where that lightning would come over to his hammer. You want to do something really cool? When I still drank, I ain't drank over 13 years. Well, no, in just under 13 years. August 14th will be 13, but I was at a bar, at a sports bar, and they had an Absolute bottle with a Tesla coil in it like that. And I was like, you want to see something wild? What? And I reached over the bar and grabbed the plumbing pipe where the sink, where they washed out the bar glasses, and then got up and stuck my tongue out and drew a spark outside the glass from it like an inch. That kind of kills taste buds at the end of your tongue for a day
Glad you found us, Christy.
But it's pretty neat bar trick, and you ain't gonna die from it. Should have put a car in that thing in the back, but really, that thing's right next to each other in there. You don't have. What the fuck are you watching?
These two kids, it's not a slingshot, it's like a fork that has the thing that spins in it. These two kids, they would not leave their mother alone about going on it, and she said, you're not going to like it, blah, 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 blah.
Now they just shit their pants.
And they wanted to go on it, and they have panicked.
Awesome. And then they're probably going to get ass hurt for the rest of their lives when you bring it up. Going, remember that time? You're so goddamn hard-headed that I had to let you do what you wanted to do just to show you.
I paid $60 a pop for
Yeah.
y'all to go on there and be scared shitless.
So I paid $60 to talk about you. All right. You got enough room, you don't have to be really exact and then get them too close. But if you space them out.
Did you know Cynthia Dixon would have passed away by now?
That name sounds familiar. Why?
There's a young lady that, well, she's about my age, I guess, or Bill's age, I should say. Her little girl passed away last weekend, and Cynthia Lou Dixon was her grandmother, would have been her grandmother. Ghost asked, what is your favorite car?
On the street.
Yeah,
I mean, of all time or what's rolling right now,
I would say all time.
my favorite car of all time. 64 split windows Corvette with a 454. Well, no, 427 engine in it. I mean, I guess 63 had a 327 with 365 horses. I don't think the 427 was in a 63. I don't think it came to a 64. But you get up in like 69, you can buy a Corvette with it. I don't think you can get a 327 no more. You get 350, 400, a The LT1 was like all aluminum heads and block or something. It's a 350. It made 375 horsepower. You got the LS6, 454. That's a cool thing. A 70 454 El Camino would be cool. I don't know. I don't really have a set favorite. If I had to, I tell you what, favorite 70 or 71 Mach 1 with a 429 Boss Super Cobra. I just think it looked cool as hell. It was in, guess I got introduced to it in James Bond, Thunderball. I'm going to put the quarters in here that's going to go in the pusher for when I start the game. And if I got any I'll tell you right now, we probably are going to pull Jesse James and rob the bottom, rob the house. I know people. Dude had a Lamborghini in Lexington when I was younger. I had a GPZ 1100 Kawasaki. And we left the Fifth Quarter Steakhouse bar one night, went out on New Circle Road between two of the off-ramps. We had two off-ramps in between where we were going. So we had enough space. And all I can remember is my bike indicating like right at 151 and I was tucked in and he was next to me going, and just pulled off. I was like, wow. Yeah, it was hilarious. His name was PM Combs. He had commercials on TV and it had like people standing in the yard of his house dropping $100 bills at this toilet and the wind's blowing them across the yard. And he's like, you ever feel like you're doing this? Well, don't do that. Let me build a house for you. I'm PM Combs. What was the other one? Oh, he's like, you ever had a monkey on your back and there's a gorilla on the roof and he pulls out this damn $4,000 over and under Ithaca and shoots the gorilla off the house. Of course, he shot a blank and then the dude in the gorilla outfit fell off the back of the house. But that's some funny shit. And he ended up robbing everybody, taking their money, stuff. I remember in '86, he's like, for sale, 85 Lamborghini Countach, and had how many miles was on everything. Reason for selling, bought new one. Oh, goodness. Look. Let's see, man, we're going to build us some bigger stuff. Oh, let me get this leveled up. All right. Okay. That just look crooked as hell for some reason. Probably not mine. Up to my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. So what we will have in this tower will be about 1,200 quarters in this tower. I'm not gonna sit and count the layers and everything. But 400 come up to halfway that bowl, so that was 400. And then I filled this bowl up, so let's say that's 800. So it's guesswork. It's a bunch of quarters. It doesn't matter how many's in it when it gets to this point. It's heavier than a loaf of bread. It's not that bad. Once you get to where you can just drop one off like that, and if you count change all the time, stacking them in fours is a big, look, 1, 2. If you mess with them, you get used to it. we're going to have plenty of quarters to build more with. I ain't saying we're going to set any records tonight. But, you know, I want to get Ordover and Josh Bartley and JJ General dude and stuff and have a coin pusher Olympics.
I've got to run Mom to Walmart.
Okay.
I'll be back in just a
Why
little bit.
don't you drive it?
I don't know. I need the exercise.
Okay. Alright, so I'll tell you what, let me figure out what I really don't want to go back there and build something in the back. Oh, let's tilt the board for a little minute. Hold your breath. And then the other half of you get ready to laugh in case it falls. Like the people that went to watch Evil Knievel to see him crash. Okay. It's going to come in a little bit because I started the quarters at a gap. Okay. Hold that side. It's okay. I'll tell you what, y'all don't mind if I smoke a cigarette? I really want to throw them off. No, I tell you what, so that's how I ended up with plexiglass messed up in the back of mine. I got a tire and some stuff made, like tires on each side and a wall in between, and a bridge, opening through the wall. And I walked by the machine and it fell. And what happens we live in a little farmhouse, and it's hard. It's got a crawl space, so it's got wooden floors, so it gives. So this stuff kind of shakes, sometimes. We don't have that much traffic. Well, I was running back and forth, and it fell, and whatever I had in my hand, I threw in there, and it broke the plexiglass. So I don't get mad about anything about the coin pusher anymore. Okay. Okay, so this is what I call the carrots. That's what I'd be doing if this was in public. You put quarters on the edge. The edge would be a lot steeper. I was like, nobody come in and say I'm cheating. I'm setting the game up. How do I cheat against myself? I ain't playing golf. I ain't keeping stroke. People just take shortcuts to thinking. I can't remember where I ever heard that, but I adopted it a long time ago. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I kind of went overboard on this shit, but I forgot. Okay. Alright, here. Now, another behind the scenes thing you get here on our channel. You don't have to be a member or nothing. It don't cost anything. You get to see what inside one looks like. And that's our high-tech sound device. So let us know when the house wins money. Okay. So that's all the quarters that fell down there. So now see, this gap is always open on these. See, there's a gap here. When they fall in there on normal machines, this lip catches them. Now there is an opening right here that's right over the chute, so if something was to fall forward, a lot of it would go down that. Okay, so let's take this. Take it to the limit. See, I probably messed up building this right in front of that other thing, 'cause that other thing don't want to come off. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'll do that. You see how I raised that up? Now, you go around to here. And what it does is I make a spiral. And when it's spiraling, you can make the cone come in, or the cone at the top if you're pointing it, come in better than dropping it down 2/4 by layers. Like I go 8, and then I go 6, and then 4. This, you just kind of spiral it into it, and then you can kind of manipulate it and make it look smoother.
You want some ice cream or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you need from this?
Coffee flavor if they got it.
Coffee flavor ice cream. Okay.
Watch this thing shake. It don't take nowhere near as bad as sitting next to the kitchen.
You got your money up in there?
You ain't laying there?
It is not. Is it in your pants pocket in the bathroom?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Keep it out there. I will be putting the front on this, but I won't be putting the glass on it. I've got a front that I invented to go on these machines that I don't have to have the glass on it. It extends the front and it catches the quarters if it falls forward. I don't think this is nowhere near the tallest one. I built them like they're here with the quarters. If you go back on the channel and look at for Christmas and the Christmas push that's lit up green, on the little thumbnail where you're looking for the videos. The video's only like 11 minutes long. I think 11 minutes and something long, but it's got over 6,000 quarters in the game, in towers and stuff. And they fall spectacularly. It shook the whole house. Okay.
You want some more tea too?
I'll tell you what, tea's fine. I don't know how much is in my pocket though.
That's okay. I'll
How
go
much
with
you get?
I was just gonna get some sweet stuff.
No, I'm talking about. Like I have some on me for the job, but other than that.
I'm gonna take all your money.
All right.
Hi there, Kelly. Welcome in.
Hattie. Okay.
Did you give money? You give Hank's money to him when you got to pay that 20?
Yeah, I paid it.
Okay, because it was laying here on the table.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
It was full anyway. All right. So. Tell you what. All right. So now, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and get me a pop real quick, and I'm gonna sit down and see what kind of questions y'all got. Thanks. I'm gonna see how long it is. An hour and 14 minutes. So, me yakking and stuff. Hang on, let me get. What time is it? 724. New York City. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, thanks, Steven. All right, everybody. Anybody got an idea on what characters you want to put in the playing field? Anybody got an idea?
Okay.
If I got them?
I'm taking 220s and leaving you over 130.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Okay, so, yeah, what, now to sit down eye level with that. Yeah, let's get you straight so you don't get on the wrong path. Okay. I'm just curious how long the one in the back will last. And let's get our Jeep set. Okay, here's the two main Jeeps that race. Mine's always on the right side, hers is always on the left side because I'm right-handed and she's left-handed. That's how she designated where she wanted to go the first time we raced. So, now, monsters, okay. You mean like creature monsters or like horror movie people like Chucky and, hold on, Iggy Pop, Leatherneck. Figured that's a yeah. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette real quick. I'm just going here, sick of this fucking shit though. I can't fucking see straight. I'm gonna sit down, this fucking shit falls on me. Okay, I'll shut up now. I keep setting stuff somewhere. Thanks, man. Thanks, Fernando. Okay, all right, taking suggestions on what characters put in it. Kelly said monsters, so I got Chucky, Jason, Michael Myers, Leatherneck, Iggy Pop. How many people watching is your first time watching this? The first time watching our channel? I'm gonna get off here just after I smoke a cigarette and we talk for a minute. And Chucky, okay, let's see if I can do this while we're talking. Stand and deliver. Now I'm gonna show you one of my favorites. My go-to man is Chucky, Freddy, all them fighting. Pinhead's my go-to guy. He's my favorite. He kicks ass. Your suffering will be legendary. You know, I didn't get it right then, but I tried. Okay. Michael Myers.
I got one bag of Funko Pops in our trash can. Mom said bring the other two bags up to her because they pick them up, like they'll get out of the truck and pick up stuff on her street. So she's going to put them out next to her trash.
Funkos?
The Funko boxes.
Boxes. Oh.
Yeah.
Them big bags and stuff?
Yeah.
That is already for me walking around. It's already craning its little neck. Here. Welcome, Fernando. Hold on, let me try it. Killer clowns from outer space don't count, do they? Einstein? You killer?
Grab Godzilla right there next to,
I was trying to find all the, yeah, I see him. I was trying to find all the,
get the Headless Horseman.
does the Headless Horseman count? We'll put Pinhead with the Headless Horseman. Like Bobby Boucher. The Headless Horseman's mad like the alligator. Because he don't get no head. Oh, wow. That's so there's more than 1,200 quarters in that tire. So hopefully, pinhead's the shit now. I think so. You know, time I seen that news say that Freddie versus Jason or whatever, I was like, wait, we're leaving somebody out here. I tell you what, he ain't a bad guy, but just for shits and giggles, the Ghost Rider will go over here with this group. I tell you what, the Headless Horseman will go over here. There's more room. Okay, hold on. Let's let everybody.
Oh, there's that flower thing from Stranger Things that eats people.
Yeah.
It's right there by the UK golf cart.
Okay. So we got them two. I'll put Pinhead. It's kind of a versus thing, so look at all these classics over here. And
Bunch of flamers.
I'm trying to find the other flamer I just had in my hand. Dolly Parton. I don't know, I almost set up smoke. I don't want to drop the ashes. Oh, he's over here. I forgot I have a bunch behind me.
Okay.
It is hot here. Are my donations over 69 years of walking away empty-handed?
Hey, don't put your hand over one of our central vents. It's warm air that's coming out there. And I thought it was the one under the window. Is it warm air to you? Oh, okay, wait, follow you. I'll be back, y'all. See y'all later at 8 o'clock p.m.
Alright. Guys, I gotta see why my air conditioner ain't working. That's why it's getting warmer in here, the central unit ain't running. So, that had done moved that far forwards again. So, I'll see y'all at 8. Many of those quarters. Alright. But thanks for watching, y'all. We'll see you here in a half hour. 28 minutes, actually. Later.